Man, QMOSHYN is special. Some people are just natural born leaders. Some people see the world differently. Some people want the responsibility. They're born with big shoulders. QMOSHYN came out the womb with big shoulders. Expectation goals were set upon him at an early age because he had a father that taught him life, perspectives, hustle, how to be a man, how to have integrity. Everything that QMOSHYN is building right now is about his family, his faith, and music. He's gonna make it. And not just in music, entertainment, but just changing the world, humanity, uplifting it, empowering it. I smile when I think about when he created a book with his family, with his children, and put it on Amazon about social media and how to use it the right way. And the book ends up being one of the most downloaded books on Audible. I'm proud of King. House of Hits, Miami, RADIOPUSHERS, Vinny, Serge, Dorian. Let's get it, man. This story right here will make you proud. It will make you understand why you should never stop pursuing your dreams. QMOSHYN, let's get it, man. RADIOPUSHERS.
People, we are live right now inside the House of Hits studios in Miami. You know, true story. I was supposed to be doing interviews in Flow Rider Studio, Strong Arm Studios, and Hialeah. Situation happened, couldn't get into it, you know, and it fell apart. Didn't like the vibe and how they told me the reason. And shout out to SDNS, DJ Meat. We did it over there. It was love with Corner Store Bass. But I was on a hunt to find something that could give me the vibe, the aura, and the value proposition to people when I wanted to interview them. And I was Googling everything. I looked at at least 20 different studios. They say destiny comes in form of divine light. This was destiny. When I saw this place, when I ran across the video on YouTube, and I reached out to this 904 number, which is Vinny, and we started talking. I said, that's where we have to be. I'm going to build everything around it. And I said, I was looking for a camera guy. I said, who shot the video? He said, my guy Dorian, he shoots for us all the time. I said, I want to meet the guy. I was on Upwork looking for videographers. I was everywhere. I had a plan. I had a vision. We're here, 7 interviews in, 2 documentaries in. Now we're doing 20 interviews in one night.
Monumental.
Exactly. I say all that because you can say something, but you have to have the skill, the persistence, the intellect, and the discipline to put it together. Sure. Otherwise, it's just talk. And as my man DMX say, talk is cheap. I'm talking to QMOSHYN today, major recording artist.
Yes, sir.
Serial entrepreneur and official Amazon top-selling
author
with his ebook. And I'm so honored because you define resilient. You're very resilient.
Thank you, bro.
Your resiliency is a quality that's going to take you far in life.
Thank you.
You know, so I thank you for being on here. QMOSHYN, welcome.
It's an
to
honor to
the
be
House
here,
of Hits,
man. It's an honor. I feel welcomed. Everybody was real hospitable from the moment I walked in the door.
For sure.
And this is a beautiful, modern ambiance, man. I feel right at home. This is amazing.
No doubt, man.
Yeah.
And, you know, I had to give that Diddy intro. Shout out to Diddy. Vote. We coming.
Word.
Here's the thing, right? You have a family.
I do.
You're young. You're not like, you're not like you're 40, but you have a young family. You have a regular job. You did an ebook with your family.
Yeah.
What's the name of that book?
So it's called the Social Media Refresher, Volume 1, and it's the top 100 content creation tips for non-content creators. And the whole gist of that project is more so because a lot of people are a little afraid to put some things together to promote their businesses. A lot of people look at social media as this big, monumental, gargantuan monster that they can't tackle. And it's kind of like, well, if you look at it in small steps and truncate it, if you do those small steps and do it consistently, you can not only build an audience, you can have content that you can put out there that tells your story, that promotes your products or services, and is also a way to tell stories, success stories from the people that you're helping with your products and services.
Why did you want to do the book with your family? Why was that so important?
I would definitely say it's more so about legacy building. I want them to be able to be resourceful and think of things that they have ready access to, things that they've experienced that they do on a regular every day, and they can show other people how to do it. And that's really kind of fitting into what they call the gig economy. I want them to be able to know that if corporate America doesn't work out for them, you have the skills already inside of you to just share your knowledge with others, and then you be able to monetize off of that.
When you wake up every day, I want to ask you this, QMOSHYN. People, this is QMOSHYN, major recording artist, serial entrepreneur, and Amazon top-selling ebook seller. What burden do you carry every day around you? That's something that stays with you that you have to defeat and stay in front of? What pressure?
Staying encouraged. Also, not beating myself up about some poor decisions I may have made in the past, and also not being around the right people for me in the stage that I'm trying to get to. So one of the things that I've learned to do is to prioritize being around people that have already been where I want to go, to get mentorship, to get coaching, to get trainings. I've always been a proponent for education, but there's certain things that you're just not going to get in traditional school that you get from people that are just doing it in the field, being entrepreneurial every day. There's just like you had mentioned in the, the morning motivational speeches on Spotify Live.
Marathon Life, yeah.
In Marathon Life, it's that hustle brainwave that we don't always tap into, and sometimes being in a traditional corporate environment suppresses that, right? So if I can surround myself by people that are doing that, and if it's like survival for them, I need to tap into that energy too, because I have people that are dependent upon me for their survival, and I want them to be able to pay that forward in the community.
What did you learn from your dad?
So,
give me one thing that you learned from that was profound.
My dad is an amazing creator. I don't even know if I want to use that word creator. I want to say he's a maker. Okay. So what I mean by that is he was not only a visual artist, he could draw, he could paint, he could build. He was a very talented musician. He was, kind of on the cusp. He had opened for.
Still alive?
No, he passed away about 2016. He passed away.
You know why I asked you that question?
Yeah,
I could tell. I'm a father's son.
Okay.
I'm real close to my dad. My mom and I, we're cool. I love my mom.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I could tell when somebody's close to their pop. I could tell your demeanor, your stature, the way you approach life. Everything about you is family first. Yeah. A lot of that comes when you have a dad in your life, like me. My dad's still alive.
That's a blessing.
And even if he died this weekend, I would take everything he always tell me, take everything I've taught you and be greater. So I say this to you.
My dad told me literally the same thing.
Exactly. That's wow. Father. That's fatherhood.
Wow.
So I want to say this before you rip it down in the booth, right? You're an artist. You have music on Spotify. Spell out your name how it's spelled on the streaming platforms, phonetically.
Yeah, Q''MOSHYN, QMOSHYN.
QMOSHYN. Gone Deliver is a record you introduced to us through King KO. Westwood played it in the
shout
room,
out KO. Word.
And it was love. And you've been rocking with us ever since.
Yes, sir.
2023 is basically here. Give me one thing in 60 seconds that you feel like you have to do in order for everything you want within your mind and your heart to come true. What is one thing you must do to change that you've been lacking on?
Wow. I have to be consistent with my direct marketing. that's been the most effective way for me to interact with people and getting that engagement. Even in my corporate positions, that was always the best way. I was able to get people and develop those relationships. I just need to make sure I do that every day. And if a fan a day, 2 fans a day, 10 fans a day, 100 fans a day, it's going to accumulate, and they're going to be rocking with me for life.
Well, listen, we got a special opportunity for you. We're going to talk about it privately.
Okay.
I want to talk to you about it.
Looking forward to it.
But right now, I want to say thank you.
Thank you
for being a part of Radio Pushers.
This is amazing, brother.
Thank you for being a part of Radio. Thank you for believing, man. Thank you for your surprise. Thank you for investing with us. You're a shareholder, and